Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Chris Bassitt.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Nice grab on the run. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's Brandon Lowe. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rays held in check here. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill, Taj Bradley.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That takes care of Springer. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. And a pitch. High fly ball, right field. Low, ranging after it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So man aboard. Turner climbs in on that right side. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 outs.
Oh.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Guerrero, the lead runner at second. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is downstairs. Danny Jansen on deck for the Blue Jays. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
A wind in the pitch. Misses outside. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
One out, bases empty. And that one hit to first. Guerrero takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. He's got it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, David Schneider.
Here's the left fielder. All tied up, bottom half of inning number 2. And that one hammered. DeLuca going back. get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast around the deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One down. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
Two strike.
Line to right, base hit. Runner around third. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Leo Jimenez. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. On the ground right side, sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Right fielder, Joe.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. At the plate, George Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boog. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th, and then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9.
Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores. It's 2-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on, 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. That's down and in. Righty delivers. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 2, the Rays nothing. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. And a pitch.
Ball, outside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one to first. Guerrero whips it to first on the run. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the catcher for the Rays. 2 outs, base is empty. And it is 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Blue Jays 2, the Rays nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Next pitch is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's in there, and now 2-2. One down, base is empty. That one way outside. Full count, 3-2. Bounce to third. And he picks it up in foul territory. In the air, right side. Lowe has it sized up. He makes the grab. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Blue Jays 2, the Rays nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Richie Palacios. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman, number 17,
Isaac Paredes now. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And out of here. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Base is empty, one away. Lau at the plate. Outside. And that's ball 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Randy Arozarena next to bat for Tampa. Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. Holding on to a 1-run lead, top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. One-two now. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto. Bottom 4, Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
Swang and a high fly ball in the air left field. Arozarena ranging back. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the left fielder. Man at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Now this is in the air down the line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here's George Springer. Man on second, 2 down. Good eye right there. At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. kicks and deals. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
The wind of the pitch.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 1-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Jimenez makes the grab, 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ahmed Rosario. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. He usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of.
And that is the ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.